Hello, my name is Chris Norris, and you have been driven to this website because something or someone has given you or told you about the secret to securing your rent. Now, the secret by itself is not something new, but the question it generates these days can make a significant difference in your outlook in today's economy. Now, what's the secret to keeping your rent down or lowering your rent? Well, the answer is purchasing a home. I know, before you turn me off or shut me down. Well, let's examine some of the questions that we examine. I know everybody knows someone in real estate in the last 3 or 4 years that has lost their homes or made bad investment in real estate. But before you go and run away, let's take a look at those questions. First of all, if I don't care whether I own real estate or whether I make any money in real estate, why would I want to buy? Well, I think that's a great question. Well, if I could show you that the house that you're renting would be cheaper if you owned it versus renting it, would that be a compelling argument? And the fact that your rent wouldn't go up over the next few years because you have a steady payment with a mortgage company versus a landlord where the rent is going to go up? I'll give you an example. A person who owns a $150,000 house, just in that ballpark, rent you could save anywhere from $100 to $200 a month, comparatively speaking, the difference between a mortgage payment and a rent payment. So, well, that's great, but I don't like this economy, the uncertain future with my job. I don't want to be stuck with a house. I want flexibility. I think it's wise. However, let's take you as you're renting and you have an 8 years lease and you're halfway through that year's lease and all of a sudden you lose your job. Do you think your landlord is going to work with you when you can't make the payment? Do you think it's not going to affect your credit? Do you think he's not going to go after you? Well, I think the landlord has a mortgage payment to make, so he's going to make sure that he gets that, as opposed to a mortgage company. A mortgage company that gets subsidies from the state to help people to make sure they get through the tough times. You know what? They may even modify you and you have your payment go down further. The point is, I think the mortgage company is going to be far more lenient than the landlord. He says, well, that's good, but don't you need 20% down to buy a house? Well, no. With an FHA loan, these days you only get a 3.5% loan. 3.5% down payment. That 3.5% down payment, let's say on that $150,000 house again, is only $5,250. He says, well, I only have $5,250. No, but if you rented a house for $1,250 and you had a security deposit for $1,250, do you know you have the potential of having $2,500 already that you didn't even know about? And that through different methods with FHA, you could probably come up with the rest of the funds. And he says, well, okay, well, let's assume we have those funds. You know what? I can't afford to buy a house because, I don't make enough income. Really? Well, do you know that two people who are making minimum wage, 40 hours a day, and work 40 hours a week, they have to work 40 hours a week, and they have a $250 car payment, okay, that they can qualify for that $150,000 house? So, I can't tell you, as a person who's been in the real estate industry for over 30 years, I've never seen such compelling non-traditional reasons for owning real estate. Not even talking about, appreciation or tax benefits. I'm just talking about straight cash flow. So the trick is to have someone in your corner that can help you navigate the waters and the pitfalls for owning and purchasing a house. And that's where I come in. Been doing this for 30 years, and I can help you do that. My name is Chris Norris. I work with Big Valley Mortgage in Vacaville, and if you want to reach me, you can call me at 707-365-8700. Let me help you reduce your rent. Have a great day.